Good morning, everybody. Mr. Hacker here. I'm going to go ahead and read for you the next chapter of our Sir Gus reader. It's titled Fire! So follow along just like usual with your eyes, or even just use your finger on the screen as I read the chapter, and you can read to yourself as I read along. All right, here we go. Fire! It was not hard to find the troll. Trolls cry when they are hungry. The knights simply followed the sound of loud sobs and eating. As nightfall neared, the knights arrived at the foot of a large hill. The troll had spent all day eating the rocks and plants on the hill. All that was left on the hills were some prickly plants and some old dying trees. Near the top of the hill was a cave. Scary troll sounds were coming from inside the cave. The knights met in a grove at the foot of the hill. They knelt down and made a plan. "When it is dark, we will light our torches," said Sir Tom. "Then we will creep up the hill. The sight of the flames will scare the troll, and it will go back to its home beneath the ground." "And what if that plan fails?" asked Sir Ed. "I don't care to be the troll's dinner." Here's a picture here of them making their plan. "Well, do you have a better plan?" asked Sir Tom. Sir Ed said nothing. The other knights were quiet as well. At that very moment came the sound of a horse trotting nearby. "Found you at last," said Sir Gus as he rode up to the knights. "So, my fellow knights, tell me, have you devised a plan of attack to defeat this monstrous troll?" "Yes, we have," said Sir Tom. "We have agreed that our bravest knight will creep up the hill with a torch and frighten the troll away." Sounds like a good plan. So here's Sir Gus coming up with his slice of pie. "Splendid idea," said Sir Gus. "And who is going to attempt this brave deed?" he asked, looking around. "You," said Sir Tom and Sir Ed together. But, well, said a reluctant Sir Gus. It was no good trying to get out of it. Sir Tom handed Sir Gus a lit torch. Then he pointed at the cave. Uh-oh. I think Sir Gus is a little nervous. Sir Gus went up the hill alone. By the time he reached the mouth of the cave, it was pitch black. The lit torch cast shadows on the ground. Sir Gus looked around him. He saw shadows dancing on the ground. He was afraid, but he pressed on. From inside the cave came alarming troll sounds. Snick, snum, kafump. The troll was eating bits of rocks with its sharp teeth, then spitting out the bits it did not like. Sir Gus approached the cave. Small pieces of rock came flying out. Some of them landed at Sir Gus's feet. Sir Gus jumped back, trying to avoid the flying pieces of rocks. My goodness. Here he goes. Suddenly there was a thumping sound. Thump, thump, thump. The troll was coming out of the cave. As the troll got closer, the sounds got louder. Snick, snum, kafump. Sir Gus was afraid. He started to feel weak in the knees. At last, he fainted. His torch fell to the ground. It landed on some dry, prickly plants near the mouth of the cave. The plants caught on fire. The flames got bigger quickly. From inside the cave came a scream. Then came the thumping sound of large beast running away. Soon, all that remained was the sound of crackling flames. So there's Sir Gus. He fainted. And the fire, and back there in the cave, is the troll running away. Sir Gus lay on the ground for a while. At last, the heat from the fire woke him. He got up and ran back down the hill. When Sir Gus appeared, the knight shouted, "Hooray! Brave Sir Gus lit the fire! He has driven away the troll! Hooray for Sir Gus!" There he is. They're cheering for him. Way to go, Sir Gus. All right, the next chapter will be the boat trip that we'll read next time. Thank you guys for hanging out and following along.